if you are a boy, then this is your beautiful wife, and if you are a girl, then this is your handsome husband, and they are your children. This is just an example, don't mind please. One day you were gossiping with your two children. In the meantime, you asked them, what do you want to eat right now? One of them told you that I want to eat chicken biryani, and the other one told you that I want to eat mutton biryani. Then what do you think? What will you do right now? Will you cook that both of the recipe, or what is your opinion? Just think about it and write your opinion in comment box. Okay, I am Mumtahir Imran. Today I'm going to talk about the harmonious construction of interpretation of statutes. So what is the harmonious? What is the meaning of harmonious? What do you think? Maybe you are thinking harmonious, that means something melodious, something musical, something tunable, right? Yes, you're right. But there is another meaning, that harmonious means similar, duplicate, something like this. That okay? Okay, but when we will apply this kind of harmonious construction, when we will see there is a conflict between two or more than two statutes, and if there is a inconsistent between two or more than two provision of the same act, in that time we will apply this kind of harmonious construction. And how we will apply this? We will apply and in a such a matter that effect should be given to both, that two that conflicted statutes, that conflicted provisions will be effective. We cannot deny one of them, or we cannot cancel one of them or some of them. So let's get an example. Okay, the Constitution of Bangladesh, Article 48 of Constitution of Bangladesh says President can only do two things by himself. That number one is appoints Prime Minister, and number two is appoints Chief Justice. Except these two work, for other works, President needs to advise a Prime Minister. So what did I say? Article 48 says the President can do two things by himself, that is appoints Prime Minister and appoints Chief Justice. And except these two things, if President needs to do something, President needs to advise, or President needs to consultants with Prime Minister. Okay, then Article 49 says President has the power to grant pardon, reprieve, respites, remit, suspend any sentence of any court or any authority. It means President has the power to do something, so many things, right? But it did in Article 49 didn't mention that if President wants to grant pardon, he needs to discussion. He needs a discussion, or he needs to advise the Prime Minister. Article 49 didn't mention this. Then isn't it confliction? Yes, it is a confliction, because Article 48 says President needs to discussion with Prime Minister to do something, but Article 49 says President has the power to do something. Yes, so what we will accept it? How will we accept it? What will we accept it? We should accept both of them, right? Because in our rules, effect should be given to both. That conflicted provisions or that conflicted act, we cannot cancel, or we cannot deny one of them or some of them. We have to interpret it. We have to interpret in some way that every provision or in all act should be effective. So if Article 49 didn't mention about Prime Minister, but if we think that President can grant pardon, reprieve, respites, remit, suspend with the advice of Prime Minister, with the advice of Prime Minister, then it will be okay, right? Because there is a confliction. But if we write the if we add something, we can add something, right? So here in Article 49 we are adding something to remove confliction. So what did we understand? That when there is a confliction between two provisions, we can add something, or we can do something to remove the problem. Okay, this is how we will use harmonious construction in this kind of provision, or this kind of acts matter. Okay, so thank you. Thanks for being with Laws Up.